Now, I will create the future I desire. I shall sweep you before me. This is the final battle with N. He's come a long way since the last time we've seen him. And he's going to start off with Reshiram, level 52, Dragon Fire type with the ability Turbo Blaze, and the moves Hyper Beam, Fusion Flare, Extra Sensory, and Reflect. If you are playing Black version, you will have Zekrom, level 52, Dragon Electric type with the ability Terravolt, and the moves Fusion Bolt, Zen Headbutt, Giga Impact, and Light Screen. Now, I feel like Reshiram has a bit of an advantage here. Not only does it have Reflect, which is going to probably be set up right away, it also has the superior special attack stat. Dragon Breath is a special attack. So, we're going to try a Zen Headbutt. It's going to go with Fusion Flare. That is its signature move. Same for our Fusion Bolt. But we're going to go for Zen Headbutt. It is not resisted. Did about the same damage. Let's try Dragon Breath. It's going to go for an Extra Sensory. This could hit pretty hard. Okay, that's not too bad. Dragon Breath comes out. And did a good number of damage. Okay, we might be able to win this. Unless he heals. In which case, that would be pretty bad. Oh, no. Yeah. Like I said, Reshiram does have the advantage in this battle. Even in Pokemon Black version, you will definitely have the advantage if you have Reshiram on your side. Let's go for a Rock Slide. This should be super effective. And with the help of Zekrom, Reshiram is finished. He's going to send out Vanillux, level 50, Ice type with the ability Ice Body, and the moves Blizzard, Hail, Flash Cannon, and Frost Breath. We're going to send out Alter here because Steel is super effective against Ice. It also resists Ice and Flash Cannon. Well, actually, I don't know if Steel resists Steel. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Let's go for a Metal Claw. I'm going to use Hail. Hail will do damage to everything but Ice types. So I'm guessing that I don't resist, or I do resist Ice, but it's strange that it's not doing that. Now its Ice Body ability, during Hail it'll regain health. 1/16 of its health. Okay, that was a special attack, so... Actually, did we resist that at all? I thought Steel resisted it. Well, that's bad. We may need to get out of here. It's going to do another Blizzard. I'm going to switch to Mizune, since Water resists Ice. Should be helpful. Here comes the Blizzard. It's going to do a lot of damage because Blizzard just does a lot of damage. And then the Ice Body comes out. And now we can hit super hard with a Surf. Unless it gets Blizzard first. We're okay. Okay, we're okay. Surf! Vanillux is down. Good job, guys. Next up is Kling Klang. Level 50, Steel type with the ability Plus and the moves Flash Cannon, Metal Sound, Hyper Beam, and Thunderbolt. Obviously going to go for something super effective here. Kling Klang, I believe, is very physically orientated, as many Steel types are. A Fire type special attack should do a good amount of damage, if not KO it right out. Weirdly enough, it's faster. Okay. Thunderbolt didn't do that much damage, though. So that's good. And the Flame Burst takes it out. Chandelure is just too strong. Okay, he'll stop. Good. Next up is Caracosta, level 50. Water rock type with the ability Sturdy. And the moves Stone Edge, Aqua Jet, Crunch, and Waterfall. Now, I should mention that all of these Pokemon are going to be the same no matter which version you're playing. The only difference is Reshiram and Zekrom. So we're going to start off with a Wild Charge here. Now, it is a little bit more physically orientated, but Wild Charges still do a lot of damage. Almost taking it out, but it has Sturdy. And here comes the Stone Edge. This is going to hurt. Larxene's a bit of a glass cannon. Oh! Larxene is a bit of a glass cannon. So, I mean, if anything were going to happen, let's send out Mizune. Mizune should be faster. And we should be able to get a good hit off of it. With Surf, it'll be normally effective. It won't be super effective, but that's fine. This thing doesn't have high special defense if I remember right. And Sturdy activates again. We're going to go for a Slash. He might... Okay, he did not heal again, which is good. Happy about that. And the next Pokemon is... We're trying to learn the move Retaliate. Huh. So Retaliate is a normal type move with 70 power. It gets revenge for a fainted ally. If an ally fainted in the previous turn, this attack's damage is increased. That's pretty neat. However, it's very situational. It's really good for Pokemon that are specifically meant for revenge kills. I'm not going to do that. I'd prefer the straight critical bonus from Slash. Slash has the same amount of power, and if it gets a critical hit off, then it's going to be the same amount of damage as a Retaliate. Next up is Zoroark, level 50, Dark type with the ability Illusion, and the moves Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Night Slash, and Retaliate. You know what, to be honest, I'm actually going to keep Mizune in, and I'm going to take this opportunity to heal a party member. Zoroark is very physically oriented. It's a physical attacker. A lot of 5th generation Pokemon are physical attackers. Actually, wait, scratch that. I am mistaken. Zoroark is a special attacker. That is my mistake. I have my notes pulled up and everything, and I still, you know, with the thing. All right, let's go Roxanne. All right. Next up, we're going to do... We could do a U-turn. Yeah, let's do a U-turn. I'll do a lot of damage. Because it's a Dark type, and that's a bug move. And it got a critical hit. Dang! Roxanne's mad. Good job, Roxanne. Level 50. Alright, let's send out Alter. Nope. His last Pokemon is Archeops, level 50, Rock Flying type with the ability Defeatist, and the moves Stone Edge, Acrobatics, Dragon Claw, and Crunch. There's actually not a whole lot this Pokemon can do to us. It can try Stone Edge, we resist it. It's going to do a lot of damage despite that because it is an Archeops. We're going to get an Iron Defense off, and we're going to heal as well. Because he's done it. I can heal if he does it. And then we'll probably do another Iron Defense. We should take half damage from before, yes. And we'll do another Iron Defense, and then I think we'll be good for the rest of the fight. Avoided it? Cool. Wow, that has 80 accuracy. Alright, there's that. It is now under the effect of its Defeatist ability, which means you're more or less done, N. Oh my god. I had to talk. I talked. I said he was done. I said he was done. I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's going to Shadow Ball. It's going to the acrobatics. Oh no. But the Shadow Ball. I'm very surprised that happened. Of course he gets a critical hit right at the end. Everything's ruined. The truth I held, the dreams of Pokémon. Reshiram and I were beaten. Your ideals, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Zekrom and Reshiram. Each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? Two heroes living at the same time. One that pursues ideals, and one that pursues truths. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You good-for-nothing boy. To start with, I spurred N into pursuing the truth. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokémon now was to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearful masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line and battle to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokémon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up, and you are nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokémon. Sarah, I never would have thought the legendary Pokémon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated. Rule the world? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokémon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokémon? Certainly manipulating Pokémon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokémon. You fool! That's a ridiculous idea! You can say whatever you want. A Pokémon, even if it's reversed or revered as a deity, is still just a Pokémon. Sarah, so what if it chose you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come on, now you'll face me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Sarah. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. Now hold up. Before we get into this final boss fight, there's a couple things we need to do. It wouldn't feel right in this situation if we didn't have Katsu by our side, so I think we need to take care of that. And there's one other thing we need to do. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's try this again. The battle with Team Plasma Getsis begins. He's going to start off with a Cophagrigus level 52, Ghost type with the ability Mummy and the moves Shadow Ball, Protect, Psychic, and Toxic. We are starting off with Alter in her, as you guys saw earlier, newly evolved form. We are going to start off going full-on Iron Defense. There's not a whole lot that Cophagrigus can do to us. It can throw Shadow Balls at us, which we're going to resist. That's unlucky. But our attack rose 2 stages, which is pretty dang awesome. And if you do that again, that's only going to help us. Now that is going to hit a little bit harder. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, well, I'm just going to hit this thing now. Because our attack just went up 4 stages. And, that's fine with me. My attack is still raised. In fact, now it's going to send... They're going to send out Hydreigon, level 54, Dark Dragon type with the ability Levitate in the moves. Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Surf, and Focus Blast. Now, the only thing that I'm worried about is Fire Blast. And I'm going to take a chance at hitting this thing and hoping that Fire Blast misses. If it doesn't, even if I didn't have my special defense down already, Fire Blast would take me out. So, we're going to start... We're going to go with a Poison Jab. Well, let me look at my moves here. I want to say, do not feel bad about losing to this guy. He's tough. He's pretty tough. So that's gonna give me 75 power. And this is just base 80, so Poison Jab is stronger, naturally. Actually, you know what? Let me check you. You do 70, brings it up to 105. Divide that by 2 is going to be like 52 for not being very effective. So yeah, Poison Jab is still the better move. Alright. Unless, of course, Night Slash got a critical hit, but chances of that happening, even though it does have an increased critical hit rate, I'm just going to go with Poison Jab and let's hope for the best. Fire Blast did not miss. Of course it did. This Hydreigon is pretty... I want to say cheap. Hydreigon's a pretty cheap choice to throw here because it's incredibly powerful, and unless you have another Dragon type or another Hydreigon or an Ice type, you're not going to do anything. And even if you do have an Ice type, he has Fire Blast and Focus Blast to deal with it. In my case, we're going to use Larxene to slow this thing down. Even with it slowed down, it's still gonna hit. It's still gonna hit really hard. There's not a whole lot that we can do. You can. We're gonna stomp. Hopefully it'll flinch or get paralyzed. And we get a critical hit. That was pretty good. And there's the Fire Blast. All right. So, nothing short of reviving will really stop this thing from destroying you. It hits really, really hard, and I just don't see there being any way that we could easily deal with it. It's just a really difficult Pokemon to deal with. And in fact, if I threw out Roxanne, it would probably do Surf. So I'm going to go with Roxanne. And then... Okay, sure, whatever you say, Getsis. We're going to use U-Turn. That'll do a lot of damage. Probably won't take it out. Okay. It's going to use Surf. I'm going to guess it's going to use Surf. And we're going to switch to Mizune. And then Mizune should be able to get the final hit. Assuming he does not heal. If he heals, well, then we're going to lose. X Scissor. He healed. Well, we lost. I'm going to keep fighting anyway, just to see, because we could get lucky. Let's get Dragon Pulse. I hope Mizune can handle one Dragon Pulse. Barely, come on. Oh my god. Okay. I could have healed. I probably should have healed, actually. But now this guy is faster than anything else I have. He's faster than Roxanne. And I don't think there's anything that can outspeed it. Yeah. Well, Roxanne might be able to take this, and if it can survive a Surf, we could do a U-turn, a critical, or super effective, and the Hydreigon's down. Roxanne's gonna come back. Hey. Good job. What else can he use? I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna switch to Katsu. See what he does. So we had to use half of our team. So we're gonna switch to Poof. He's gonna use Poofalon. We had to use half of our team just to take that thing out. And I don't really know what else we can do in this situation. This Bouffalan's gonna hit pretty dang hard. And I'm gonna leave Katsu in to heal. Let's just use a full restore. I don't care. Heal Roxanne up. Because Roxanne can deal with a lot of these guys. Katsu's gonna... Woof. Okay. So Katsu's not gonna have a good time here. He could use Head Charge again. I doubt he'll use Head Charge again. He might even go for Poison Jab. Well, let's try Reversal. Katsu's probably faster. This will at least do 100 base power. Won't take a whole lot. I did use Head Charge again. No, I should have switched. Oh well. I should have switched to Alice, but I didn't. Now, this guy has Earthquake, but I think Alice might be able to do enough damage. Now, I should also say, Bouffalant! Bouffalant, level 52, normal type, with the ability Reckless and the moves Head Charge, Wild Charge, Earthquake, and Poison Jab. I don't remember if I said that what Hydreigon's moves were, but honestly, I could Will-O-Wisp. No, I think I'm just going to go for the damage. I think I'm just going to try and take it out. Flame Burst. And I didn't. Man, like, why? Oh my god, how are you still alive? How did you survive, Alice? You did somehow. You did somehow. And now it's Seismitoad. Oh boy. Okay, so Seismitoad has actually been the bane of my existence more than Hydreigon has, because I've been so focused on taking out Hydreigon that I haven't really thought of a way to deal with this thing. Seismitoad is level 52, water ground type with the ability Swift Swim and the moves Muddy Water, Rain Dance, Earthquake, and Sludge Wave. I don't actually know what I can do here. Short of just hitting it with really powerful moves and hoping for the best. And I would rather on this turn, I'm just gonna use a Max Revive. Because this guy is so difficult. based on my party makeup that I have, which I chose Pokemon that I prioritized picking Pokemon that I hadn't used before, rather than Pokemon that might have been good against this guy. Let me do that. Mizune. I think Mizune would work the best. He's gonna use Sludge Wave. Okay. I just focused on Pokemon that would work best for my prerequisite, which was I haven't used them before, besides Mizune, of course. And my team is just not good against his team. I knew I was gonna have problems with him, and that is indeed happening. I am having problems with. Oh, you're gonna boost my Surf? All right. Thanks. Cool. Alright, Eelektross, level 52. Electric type with the ability to levitate in the moves. Wild Charge, Flamethrower, Acrobatics, and Crunch. I don't actually know if this guy will be faster than me. I'm hoping not, because Eelektross is pretty slow. The thing is, though, is that if I don't take this thing out in one hit, I'm done. So we're just going to use Surf and hope for the best. With the Rain Dance, we might be able to do it. Probably not, but, you know, there it is. Alright, so Wild Charge is going to take me out. Now the question is, do I heal this? Oh, it's done. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, Roxanne's the last Pokemon, and they also have one more Pokemon left. Bisharp, level 52, Dark Steel type with the ability Defiant. And the moves Night Slash, Stone Edge, X Scissor, and Metal Burst. So, that was not a cut because this is a different battle. That was a... you can see right there. They're dead. There's no more... This isn't a cut for 2 new battle. This is a cut because every time I try to record... It's actually... it actually is a history. Every time I try to record a finale, I have problems. Whether it's from the game or from people in the house. So, hey, we got 2 options here. We could revive Alice and try to hit it with a special fire attack and hope that Night Slash, that we can take it out in one hit and Night Slash doesn't destroy us, because it will. Or we could revive Mizune, and then Mizune could hit it for regular damage. I'm more partial to reviving Mizune, just because Mizune won't die in one hit, most likely. Stone Edge will hurt pretty bad, because I don't think Rock type resists Rock type, which seems a little weird, don't you think? I'm just gonna hit you with Acrobatics. I know it's not gonna do a lot, but I could have revived Alice as well that turn, actually, but whatever. I've decided, I've learned that I cannot possibly win this game. I cannot possibly defeat this guy without revives, because my party makeup just isn't good for him. Unless I get really lucky with criticals, there's just no way I'm going to be able to beat him. So we're just going to use Surf. I think it's still raining. And hope that a special attack will deal a lot of damage. And it did. Oh boy. That's it. I'm done. I am so done with you. And your oh my god, your Hydreigon. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands. I'm absolutely perfect. I am perfection. I am the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. Now, N, do you still think Pokémon and people should be separated? Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain the legendary Pokémon myself, I prepared someone for that purpose. N. He's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're going to get through to a warped person like that? Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He's the one without a human heart. You're right. He's truly pitiful. N, I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you were not pursuing the truth because of Ghetsis' manipulation, but because your heart was truly inspired. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokémon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokémon are going to do from now on? That's important, wouldn't you say? Acting like you understand. Up till now, we've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet, despite that, why? N, even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. I want to talk to you about something. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokémon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokémon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were Pokémon that liked people. Because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokémon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokémon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. That was why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling with you. I wanted to confront you hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokémon. No, actually, I didn't understand them either. No way could I measure up to you, when you had met so many Pokémon and were surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do now is something I'll have to decide for myself. Sarah, you said you have a dream. That dream, make it come true. Wonderful dreams and ideals give you the power to change the world. If anyone can, it's you, Sarah. Well then. Farewell. And that is Pokemon White version. Woo! So, save for the very, very final battle. I feel like that was a pretty smooth journey. I feel like fulfilled that that's finished, and I think it went pretty well. I enjoyed my time with the game again. It's been a while since I played through the game entirely, actually. And there were a couple things I actually forgot because it's been so long. But I tried to do my best to show the main story off as best I could. I like my team. It's just not good for handling dragon types. Partly because I didn't get the Ice Beam TM for Mizune. I probably could have grabbed that, and that would have saved me a lot of trouble. But at this point, I was just like, you know what? Let's just try. Let's just go. And even with Ice Beam, I think that that Getsus would have given me trouble anyway. The Hydreigon costs so many resources to be able to beat. So if you think it's cheap to, revive, don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. I enjoyed doing the bios, though they were a lot of work. And what can I really say? The game, I had fun with the game. It was a fun game. I love Pokemon. I mean, there are a couple people who don't, but it's a good game. And there goes N on his flying jet Pokemon. So people might be wondering if I'm going to do the post game. Well, I actually kind of want to leave that up to you guys. If you would like to see the post game, there is a straw poll in the description of this video. And I would like for you guys to vote on that straw poll to determine whether we should just move to the next project, or if we should just... I should actually stop that because that's a copyrighted footage and that'll get me screwed up. I want to know if we should just move to the next project or if we should actually go for the post game. I want to leave that up to you. So, straw poll in the description. Let me know your opinion. Other than that, this was... I mean, save for a few mess ups that were my fault. This was a pretty fun game, and I hope you guys had fun with it like I did. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next adventure. So until then, later, trainers.